had issues going on in Albany, so I couldn't get over there, but he was supposed to be finishing up last Friday.
Okay.
So hopefully this week I can print out the MS1, which is the assessed values.
Yeah. Now, we did get a bill
From CNP.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
it's like $800. But he just had to enter some information into the computer, and that
We
should
had
be
any
ready.
problems with people? Didn't we have an appeal on the value that was set on their particular?
There was
home?
a few, but it was after the fact. They have until February 28th to submit an application for an appeal, and they knew they were beyond that.
Oh.
So I just copied all the information and sent it down to CNP, and they were just going to go over and review it.
Okay. Okay.
But other than that, things are going very well over there.
Okay. Anybody else got any questions? If not,
Back to
hopefully
Albany,
we've
I guess.
answered your
Yeah, that'll make Laurie
issues.
very happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll have to, I guess we're going to have to get something to Tom as far as the association policies in our budget, because that's the only thing that we
You
have.
said that they signed off
Yeah.
on taking care of the roads.
Yeah.
And was that a part of their association, or was it?
That's the association responsibilities, right?
I really
I mean,
don't.
we would like to see them create their own town, but they won't do it.
Right. And it was
That would
quite
solve the
apparent.
problem.
It was quite apparent at that vote that, it was, the Secretary of State's office was there, one of the Deputy Secretary of State, and he said, this is your first step into becoming a town. And they all were up in
They don't
arms,
wanna
and
do
they
it.
do not want to do it. It was overwhelmingly voted down.
Well, as one of them said, they can't agree where they hold an association Christmas party, so they'll never become a town.
Yeah, and it's okay if they don't come to Albany to vote.
Is it, in your opinion, should the commissioners meet with the members of Hales location at some point in
The
time?
association,
Not necessarily, no. We don't want to meet with the association, because we have nothing to do with them. But if they would like a meeting as individual taxpayers, to air things out, I think we can do that.
I think it would be the
Maybe
members
if
of
there's-
the association that they're the ones that would be the ones who would come to a meeting.
Well, we could hold a meeting at, I remember attending another meeting once, and I wasn't even, had nothing to do with them. They could hold a meeting at the hotel.
We did have one
Like
there.
a town hall meeting sort of thing.
We had one there. And that's when Brenda Presby, Marge Webster, and myself were commissioners. We tried to get them to form a town. They didn't want to. I forgot what the major issue was. It may have been that forming a town, but...
Was that when they first moved over from COAS to Carroll?
Yes,
Okay.
shortly after that. Yep, yep. And we haven't met since then with the group, but again, I wouldn't meet with their association as
Right.
such, but
Right.
with the taxpayers
Right.
that are there.
Right.
If they request it, and I don't know if there's a policy as to number of people that could sign a request form for a meeting or what, maybe you could look into that.
Yeah. Especially if we're going to be sharing the office and it'll be open, all of the people will sooner or later be into the office,
Yeah, yeah.
if they want.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pursue this, or do you want to have Kathy do this?
Well, yeah, why don't you pursue this
Yeah.
and find out whether we need to have, if there's
Mainly
a...
it's the
an
budget,
issue.
they want to know exactly, what their tax dollars are being
Mhm.
paid for, and
You said the tax rate is $1 something?
$1.58.
Well, I saw on a form it was $3.05, I think, from the Internal Revenue, DRA. I'll go back and
Last
look.
year's?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll double check on that.
Do we have another use for the old nursing home?
Another use for the old nursing?
Yeah.
they wouldn't come all the way down here to vote, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I was thinking about,
They don't wanna come
they
all
need
the way.
office space and they need a place to vote.
Oh,
and
no,
they
no,
need-
no, no. They're not, there's
Too
no
far.
way that the people of Hales location are coming to Ossipee to do that.
They don't
They
even wanna come
won't go
down
as
to
far as
Albany.
Albany.
Right.
They're not coming to Ossipee.
And we're actually 0.2 of a mile closer than Conway.
Really?
One of the gentlemen who lives there, he says, I'm gonna go ride it right now. And he came back and told me that, so.
I could have told her that.
Now, let me ask you a question. Can we handle car registration?
The hours that I'm open in Albany, they would not be happy with. I'm open on Monday and Wednesday mornings, 8 to 12, and Tuesday nights, 4 to 7. Right now, they have the freedom in Conway to go Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
But it costs them money.
It's gonna cost them money in Albany.
That's why
too.
Conway wants to keep the registration,
Mhm.
because they're making money on it.
Mhm. $1,000 per quarter.
Is that all?
$1,000, and then
So it's
plus
$4,000 a year is what they make?
4,000 they make a year on doing the registrations, plus 5% of the revenue. And then Hales gets the rest of the revenue.
Okay. So right now, you don't think you could handle registration?
They would not be happy with that.
She could do it, they just
I
don't
can
want
do it, but they would not be happy
Because of the
because of my
time,
hours
Yeah.
are restricted.
and they want to be able to register the car whenever.
Yeah, because there's so many times on a Thursday I'll have somebody come in and they're desperate for a registration. When I do a registration, I have to deposit that money to the state that day. And I don't always have that opportunity when I'm working in the selectman's office to close up and head up town to
Yeah.
make the deposit. So numerous times, I tell people no, and they don't like that, and they write letters. And
Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay,
I think the registrations are better off where they are.
okay. Thank you very much for
You're
coming
welcome.
down.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you gave her the
Yes,
town
yes,
check?
yes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Good day.
Yes, Dana?
Do you hold selectmen's meetings up there?
No.
No?
I mean, Kathy, how many people actually live in Hales location? There's like 150
Living?
homes, right?
I sent out 124 tax bills.
124, okay.
Mm-hmm. And how
So
many
maybe
actually
there's,
live there?
maybe there's 300 people?
Maybe, but, a lot of them don't actually, live there. A lot of
It's
them
a
are
second home for
homes.
some of them.
Mhm.
That's a lot of.
And how many helicopter pads do we have here? 3? I think.
So.
Okay, thank you.
Well, the reason I asked was, it sounded crazy at first to move them to the old nursing home, but if you're their selectman, and this is where you meet, then, and they seem to be unhappy no matter what happens with everything, so.
The only thing that we do is we put their budget together, which the delegation approves, and their budget year is different than ours. Otherwise, we negotiate the ambulance contract, the fire contract. We tried to do something with the schools and weren't that successful because we don't pay any capital improvements into the schools, so we get hit for $20,000 or something. It depends on the
student and the grade.
Yeah, in the grade. Otherwise, we sign checks on a monthly basis that she sends us for telephone, for her wages, for
Incidentals.
incidental
Insurance,
type
the
things. Yeah,
Assessors.
yeah. So
And
that's
the
it.
residents of Hales always have the opportunity to come and make an appointment.
Yes,
here,
they do.
don't they? So,
Yeah, yeah.
When an issue has come up, they have no trouble coming here.
No, they come in force. At least 3. They don't come individually. Anyway, okay. Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, we need to get Tom back. And
I have a couple non-public minutes.
okay.
I want to make a motion to approve the non-public minutes of August 10, 2011.
Just the ones that stick on the- it's-
And I have another one. I have August 17.
That was just a little bit longer. These are just 14 minutes.
I think she sent the one already to all the commissioners she shared. I think she sent both.
I guess this is non-public.
It's non-public, yeah.
I mean, that portion I was just reading. Yeah. That's a grievance. Yeah. That's it. I'll second the motion. Any further discussion on the minutes? You want a chance to read them?
Just a sec.
You have some others?
I have August 17.
Let me look at them, and then you can make a motion after we act on that one.
Okay.
I have no problem.
All those in support of approving the non-public minutes of August 10th,
And keep it sealed.
say aye by roll call.
Aye. Commissioner Kenny, yes. Commissioner Sorensen,
Yes.
Commissioner Solomon.
Yes.
All right, so voted for August 10th. Now we're looking at August 17th.
Yep. I make a motion to approve the non-public minutes of August 17, 2011.
The motion is to approve them
to
and keep them
approve.
sealed as well?
Yep.
And
keep it
seal. And seal?
Yep, it's already sealed.
Okay. Need your pen. Thank you.
Did you read those?
What's that?
Public minutes.
A
Did you
pub-
read those?
regular public meeting?
Yeah. Did you read those minutes?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I think Commissioner Solomon had some questions
Yeah.
on it. We'll vote on it
Yeah,
next week.
So I want to see that we're going to do this, the public minutes of August 17, we're going to do it
We'll
next
do it
week.
next week? Okay.
Yeah. Are you going to
You
do
second that
something
one?
about the policy?
Yes. And I don't have a copy of it with me. Do you have a copy of it?
Yep, let me see. Are we done with that motion? Are we all?
Did you second the motion?
Yes, I do.
Any further discussion? All those in support of approving the non-public minutes and sealing them for Wednesday, August 17th,
2011?
2011, say aye.
Aye.
Vote roll call.
Commissioner
Yeah,
Kenny, yes. Commissioner Solomon,
Yes.
Commissioner Sarsden.
Yes, so voted. Okay, I have a letter here, I'm just going to read. I was hoping that Representative Babson would hang around, but This is from the sheriff regarding safety controls. There's a letter to us